Happy Saturday. Look at Miss Kitty. Are you comfy? Huh? She's comfy. It rained here all night. It's rained here most of the day. It's kind of just overcast now, but the only thing I've accomplished today is getting up, taking a shower, putting on clean clothes, getting fresh like a daisy. And that's it. Right? Right? That's pretty much all she's accomplished today. It's just a stay at home. I'm going to order from the Legion here in a few. They're having a drive-through fish and chicken fry. Dad's getting fish and I'm getting chicken strips. Yeah, that's about it. He's going to deliver our first candy boxes. He's taking it to Larry and Joni. And he's going to drop off their daughter Tracy's too. And I messaged her on Facebook going, there's going to be a treat container at your folks' house. She's like, oh, thanks. She's never gotten one before. So it'll be her first time. But now, I think I heard Dad go out. He's probably in the garage trying to find Larry and Joni's containers. I said, don't move things around. I have things in particular spots. Kitty just doesn't even care I'm talking. She's just out. All right, I'll be back. For the people who haven't seen, apparently there's some people who have never knew what a tree looked like. There she is. Yep. There's our singing Christmas tree over there. I think next year I might get those things you can put on the edge and put stockings right there. We don't have any stockings, but I get one for Dad and me and Kitty. But that's for next year. But, all right, there she blows. Okay, yesterday I mentioned when we went, this is what I bought at the German store. It's a Spätzle. It's like an egg noodle dumpling type thing. These look more like noodles. This is special. Usually they'll boil these and cook them, and then they'll fry them in a pan a little bit. So yeah, that's what Spätzle was. And then also when we went to Bailey's, someone asked me where I got this frosting at when I bought it the last time for 99 cents. Bailey's had them 2 for $1. So I got 2 chocolate ones for whenever I do want to frost a cake. Because this has no artificial colors, no high fructose corn syrup. I'd never heard of this brand until I got it to make fudge, and it turned out really well. So I got a couple of these little babies too. But now I'm going to go watch a show while Dad's gone, because he can't pick up our dinners for an hour, so I should be able to watch something. Here is my chicken dinner. And there's Dad's fish, his tartar sauce, get coleslaw. This is from the Legion. What are you looking for? Hello?
I'm getting some of the malt vinegar out.
Oh, he has malt vinegar. He likes to put malt vinegar on his fish, so we're going to have to swap a couple pieces before he ruins it.
I know it better.
All right, gotta go. We're going to eat. Stop down to say good evening. I'll be back tomorrow. For you to be a second. She's licking a lid. I brought some tapioca pudding at an Amish store the other day. When I took the lid off, I noticed there was some on it, so I'm like, I wonder if she would like it. It's a yes. She won't. She likes it. She's just looking clean. She never had that before. But now I know. Always smear a tiny bit on there for her. Now, I'm going to eat this. Settle in. I'll see you tomorrow in a second. I'm trying to wake up. It's Sunday morning. When Dad gets home, I woke up and I'm like, Dad, I'm going to order breakfast for us to go pick up. No answer. I'm like, Dad? So I'm like, oh, I hope you didn't go eat somewhere. So I called him, I'm like, what you doing? He's like, I'm getting gas and a paper. I'm like, well, don't eat anything. I'm going to order us breakfast. I'm going to order from a little shop in Niles, right by where I go to the YMCA. We've never eaten there before, but we're going to support a local business today, and I'm going to order and pay for it, and then we'll just go pick it up curbside. That's what we're going to do. I'm still tired. I don't know what time it is, 8:30 or 9 o'clock, something like that. We got big giant snowflakes outside, though. I'll have to film when I go outside. But I'm just waiting for him to get back before I order because I don't know how long it's going to take for breakfast, and I don't want to order and then wait and wait and wait for him. So I must wait till he returns. And I have work to do today, but I don't know, after breakfast. I don't know what I'm going to do. Later on, I'm not going to do work till later. I don't know what's happening today. It's a Sunday. Which is pretty much like every other day of my life. Okay, bye. I was going to show you guys a big snowflake, but they've stopped. It turned to rain. We got our breakfast. I'll show you when we get it on our plates. We've got an array of stuff. Hang on a minute. Okay, we split an omelet. We got each an egg. I got bacon. He took the sausage. We got biscuits and gravy between us. There's 2 tiny little pancakes in here, and there's Kitty down here who just came in to beg. Didn't you? You just came in to beg. Oh, well, okay, you're gonna talk now? What do you want? Say hi? No, you won't do it when I have the camera on you, but we're gonna get ready to have breakfast. Now we all have full bellies, huh, Kitty? See, I had a couple pieces of ham out of my omelet. Now she's taking a nap. Yep, she couldn't take it. Who's calling? Probably my aunt. Yep, I gotta do some work. Here's something I've been loving lately. It's called coffee milk. Oh, it's so good. This is from a local creamery, and you pay a deposit on the bottle and you take them back to the store, and the big ones are $2, and I have a little one over there, $1. So I take it back, change them in, get me another one. Band-Aids are on today. I took them off briefly, but I started picking, so I had to put them back on. I only have small ones left. Get ready to have cookies and coffee milk. Hello. I'm in my room now. Kitty's not in here. Shut my door. I'm sure she'll come in and knock on the door at some point. Because Dad let her out of the kitchen, and then she goes out for a few minutes, and she comes in, and bang, bang, bang. You know, eating dinner. Just got done. Well, not done doing work yet. I still got some stuff to do at this desk, but I have a salad. This is the Asian salad I got at Sam's, which I put in mandarin oranges. It reminds me of the salad I used to love to get at Wendy's back in the day. We used to have the mandarin chicken salad. This is like that, only without the chicken. So yeah. I'll set this aside. Back when I got my package from Canada, I had this. Someone said, well, what is that like? Well, I'm going to open it and see. I think I've had one of these in the past. It says real bubbly milk chocolate, which makes me picture Aero kind of candy. By Nestle? We shall see. I'll break it in half and save half for later. No, I don't even have to do a whole half. I can just do a little piece of it. There we go. I just broke off a little piece. It is a lot like an Aero bar. It's like a real airy chocolate. Let's try a little taste. It very much reminds me of an Aero bar. It's really gonna leave that last bite for when I'm done eating. Really good. Dad went out and visited and delivered all the candy. He didn't see Odie, but he left on their porch and called and told him. And but he saw everybody else. I have chocolate in my mouth. I got a soda, but I'm not in the mood, so I just drank that much. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a soda, and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes one of these will last me like 3 or 4 tries because I just drink a couple sips and then I'm over it. But then there are days it's like suck it right down, one whole one. That doesn't happen a whole often. Now the green kind, I can drink that a little smoother than some of these other. I'm just yakking. All right, I know what I wanted to ask you. From your childhood, what are some of the presents you remember getting that still stick with you now? Like, there's 2 in my past, which I've probably talked about in past videos, that really stick out. I can't remember the years. One was, I was really obsessed with Raggedy Ann and Andy. I had some books I used to read about them, and I really wanted a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll. And my mom had a little black rocking chair that she grew up with, and then I used to use it for dolls. Well, it was sat in our living room, and I remember getting up Christmas morning, sitting in the rocking chair was Raggedy Ann and Andy. So excited. I love those dolls. And then another doll I got, which is funny because I wasn't really a huge doll kid. Never had Barbies. Was not into that. Like dolls for me were Raggedy Ann and Andy, and the year that the Cabbage Patch Kids came out, was that in the 80s sometime? It was a frenzy trying to get one, and apparently my mom and grandma had talked and they were just not having any luck trying to find one for me. My grandma had a doll made for me by a woman she knew, beautiful doll. His hair was like, she had curly blonde hair that was knitted or crocheted, and she was a beautiful doll. I don't know if I still have her in the basement or not. And my grandma did not know that right at the very end, my mom was able to get her hands on one Cabbage Patch doll. I had totally given up hope because I knew, even when that being young, I knew it was very unlikely I would get one. So I woke up and I unwrapped the doll that Grandma got me. And then the next day we were opening stuff at our house. Because I think Christmas Eve, we did, I don't remember how we did it, but I remember opening up this package and it was a bald baby boy Cabbage Patch doll. And I freaked out. I was so excited. His name was Kirkwood. Because it has a little birth certificate. Kirkwood Birdie. I think he's downstairs. And I have a suitcase with clothes in it that I would dress him up in. And I love that little doll. But yeah, those are the two that stick out in my mind. What about you? What are some that stick out in your mind? But I'm rolling. See you later.